Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse video. Again, I wanted to feature another deck of the World Champions lineup, Fage's lineup. And I want to feature the Rune deck, the Mysteria deck. He also played Blood as a third deck, but because Blood was literally the same as everyone else in the tournament, not much point in featuring Bloodcraft. I thought Mysteria Rune was an interesting pick as the third deck in the lineup. And it's a really good deck. I've been playing this deck quite a bit on ladder, and it's really fun to play. This is Mysteria, and it also has like kind of a spell boost theme to it, so it's kind of like a hybrid. You could go more spell boost into the Giant Chimera, or you could go more heavily into the Mysteria, but this is kind of like half and half. So we have like the core Mysteria cards such as your Owen, your main win condition, your Annie to get your Annie sorcery as your endgame finisher, and Miss Miranda is also a very powerful Mysteria card. However, this deck also has like kind of an alternate win condition with cards like Truth Adjudication in it. And yeah, so pretty much what this deck does is you're constantly clearing stuff during the early and mid game, and then at the end game you're either going to Annie sorcery them or Truth Adjudication them to finish them off. And so everything builds around it, so you have a lot of card draw, you have a lot of removal, and yeah, just overall it's a really fun deck to play, satisfying. A lot, sometimes it does feel like you're playing something like Daria, because because of your Annie and your Miss Miranda reducing in your cost, sometimes you could get some really powerful tempo swing turns. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a Rune deck to play in rotation, I definitely recommend giving this deck a try. It's super fun. And if you like the deck, make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Alright, we're getting some Dragoncraft deck. Dragoncraft, it's a close matchup, I think. It depends on how quickly they can ramp up. Do we want to keep a Mysterious Knowledge in our hand? We don't really need to play it on turn 1. Like, I think I'd rather try to find my Miss Bertrand and like Miss Miranda and my Annies. Like Mysterious Knowledge isn't buffing anything with his hand, so I think we could throw it back, especially because it gets Dragon. If we were against like a more aggro deck like Bloodcraft or like Shadow, then I would keep it on turn 1 and play it on turn 1 so that I have a chance to get like a missiles or just like a circle to do something on my turn 2. But we drew into quite a nice hand, I think. Okay, picked up a second Miranda. This is going to be good, because I'm going to be able to start reducing things quite well. The thing with this deck is that you have to try to hit your evil points on your main targets, such as your Greya or your Miranda, so you could keep the flow of reductions going. I'm going to use a concentration here over the Greya. Reason is that Greya, I prefer evolving. I do have double Mirandas in my hand, so I probably evolve the Mirandas, but don't see too much point in having to play the Greya on 3 there. I can save it for my turn 5 potentially. Okay, so his Magic Missiles this. We pick up a missile, so that's good. Our turn 5 is looking pretty solid, so on turn 5 we could go Greya plus missiles if we need to use both. And we'll start getting my Mirandas reduced. If he's only playing the Isla, it's kind of awkward because I'm going to be floating 2 play points. Okay. Like, if he was just playing the Isla, I'd probably just play the 5-cost Miranda. And I want to take the Amber, because it's cheaper, so it's just more efficient on my play points, and I don't really need to spread damage against Dragon. Playing a 1-cost Mysteria card with multiple cards that benefit from it is kind of like I'm ramping. PDK. Okay, this is fine. We could deal with this quite easily. We have Wind Blast. So this I'm really glad that he's using an Evo here because it doesn't really affect me at all. So I'm at 6. So we could Grey as Amber the Serpent Drake and then Wind Blast the PDK. I'll be using 3 play points. This gets reduced twice. So I could fit in a Fate's Hand as well. Might be able to play Miranda. So this is happening. I could Fate's Hand first, but then I won't have enough play points for my Mirandas. My hand is going to get kind of full too. Do I want Magic Missiles instead? We could go Magic Missiles, Wind Blast, and play Mirandas. That seems good. I should have started off with the missiles first. Okay. We still have an Evo point from my second Mirandas. I mean, like, you don't have to evolve your Mirandas, but it's nice to have the Mysterian, right? It's just like an extra Mysterian card. It spell boosts multiple things. It ramps up your anti-sorcery. So he's ramped up to 10. But we're still at 19, so we're still okay right now. We just have to be a little bit afraid of things like Ozzy. That would hurt. Oh, nice. So we got our Annie. I'm looking to set that up in the next couple of turns. Truth Education is only at 7 right now. I think I can start off with this Fate's Hand. If I go Mysterian right and Miranda, I could play both Mirandas, but then my hand would be kind of full. I was hoping to get a Mistos. It's hard. So we're going to be burning a card. I don't think burning a card matters too much because we have Annie in our hand. There's probably a better way of doing that turn. But yeah, this deck is kind of complicated to maneuver sometimes. Oh, okay, so luckily our Clay Golem's eating 6 damage there. How many? I'm not sure how many Mysterian cards we've played so far, but we could check. And he's just going to concede. I guess he only has 2 cards left in his hand. It kind of makes sense. The Rune Mirror. So let's try to get our Mysteria cards, just so we can try to ramp up. We're going second, so that's really rough. Because going first, you just get to play any sorceries first on turn 10. And usually that's enough to win. We at least drew an Owen. Hopefully the Owen could pick up a Mysteria card. If we draw like a Miss Miranda or Annie next turn too, that would be really nice. Nine. And then we get the Greya. I know it's already turn 2, but like this game's already looking rough for us. We have to get lucky in the beginning, just as going second to win, and then like we're already behind now. I mean, I think we have the only way we're winning now is by high rolling the Truth Education and just kind of going for a spell boost kind of deck. That's the only way I can see myself winning this game now. There's no play here. Maybe we just Nova Flare. It's very weird, but like I don't want to Greya on an empty board. I need to evolve this Greya. Okay. Maybe we just go for the Greya here. Should be fine. We at least picked up our Annie. But our Annie sorcery is actually not going to be enough to kill him because we've only played like 3 Mysterian cards. I mean, we have 4, 5, 6 in total, which is definitely not enough. And he's Mysteria for sure, right? We saw Mysteria cards coming from him. Yeah. I mean, there was a chance that he was Giant Chimera, but he played a no-win, so it's Mysteria. I wonder if in the mirror, like, you're actually just not supposed to play Followers, so he can't use a spell and gets handlocked. I wonder if that's the thing. We're going to burn a card here, but I think it's fine. I feel like we got like the cards we want. When do I want to play these truths? Like, he hasn't played that many Mysteria cards either yet, right? He's got 2, 3, 4, 5. Played 5 so far. He has like 7 total so far. Now my Holy Novas would have actually been able to do something. Yeah. Rennie and Annie, I guess that kind of sucks. So we get a clear here. It seems okay. I have to figure out how I want to play my next. These next 3 turns are probably important. I want to play these truths, I think. And I also want to get my Annie reduced so that I could play her before turn 10. So I can set up my Annie sorceries on turn 10. Do I need evil points? Not particularly. I could go Circle Truth next turn. Knowledge. So how many Mysterian cards has he played? He's played 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. He's played 10. So maybe I should focus on clearing the board this turn. And then Truth Education next turn. plays around Nova Flare a bit better by evolving the Annie. So far my Annie sorcery only does 12, which isn't enough. There's a Nova Flare. So you have an answer for it. If you can't deal with the Annie, like the 6 damage could actually do a lot. Okay. So where's he at? He's at 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11. 11? 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11. Okay, yeah, he's at 11 right now. He could go back to back like Annie sorceries. I could also be dead if he has like a fiery embrace at 0. That hitting him for 7 gives me enough. But if he has fire embrace at 0, I lose. It could be at 1 as well, and he just orders it with the sorcery first. Is there anything else? Because it's at 11, right? Maybe 12 now because he played the Earth. It's at 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 13. It's at 13. So he's 1 off because he could evolve to trade here and hits me. So he could do 17. He has to play a truth here. If he's 1 off, he can't play the Annie sorcery. He has to do something else. Alright. We should... Nah, if he has the truth, he can still get out of range. Oh! That's crazy. It actually hit me for 0. So we're kind of in the same situation. Okay, he played a knowledge, so he's not playing he's playing an air knowledge, so he's not sorcering me. We have 2 wards. So we're not dead. He can't play a truth anymore. I think we got this. Oh my god. This sounds like sorcery plus like the 5 eyes. Oh my god. I'm surprised we won that. Oh my, wow. That was a close game.